Hey guys, yeah, it's been 5 days since we put these grafts in here, in our cell builder here. I'm in a full monkey suit here because it's been raining. It's been raining off and on all morning, and I was right here at noon. I got a little break, so we got to try to work between the raindrops, but there's more coming and more rain coming, so these girls aren't going to be happy to see me, but you know, it is what it is. We got to get the job done, you know. We got to get the job done, no matter what's happening. No matter what's happening, we got to get her done, guys. Wow. Steve-O may be getting better, huh? What do we got? We've only got 2 misses. We've only got 2 misses out of 15 tries here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I got 14 cells with 2 misses, okay? So that's where we're at. I'm going to run this into the incubator right quick here. We'll run this into the incubator right quick, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm going to put this hive back together here. And we're going to make them do it again. We have a ton of bees in this thing. Okay, top and bottom. This was an excellent queen, and actually I sold her the other day. This queen that came from this hive, I sold her the other day. So yeah, we're going to try something a little different this next time. This graft here. We're going to try something. We're going to do a little experiment here. Okay, those cells I just looked at, I should have showed them to you before I stuffed them in the incubator. The royal jelly is thick in there. Those bees really put the royal jelly to them things. And it's already starting to sprinkle on me right now. This isn't good. But, like I said, it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and rob. I'm going to hunt down another hive here that's got some good looking, it's got some good looking brood in it. We'll see what we got here. We're going to see what we got here and rob out some more larvae. I'm going to hunt around. I'll get back with you in a second here. Okay, guys, I found a frame over here on this end stand. I'm just kind of looking it over right here, see if I got a queen on this thing. I got plenty of graftable larvae on this frame here. Okay, I'm not seeing my queen here at all. So we're gonna piss them off a little bit here, but it is what it is. I don't want to shake these bees off this frame, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Alright, what I want to do here, guys, is close this hive back up. I want to close this hive back up, but before I do, instead of ripping this thing all the way down to the bottom section again, what I'm going to do is pull this frame out and stick it in this slot here. That way I don't have to go back to the bottom to put this frame back in the hive. They're not happy. They are not happy. But that's okay. All right, we got our frame of larvae. Let's go in the barn. All right, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Some of these I drilled differently than others, so it is what it is, right? Here we got her. I turned my ears out, so they'll go right back in the hive. And then when it goes in the incubator, there's all of our cells in the incubator. We got should have a good batch there, and them things are loaded with royal jelly at the top. So we did a good job on grafting on that one. I experimented yesterday. I went to Hobby Lobby. Let me back up a second. I just laid this down. I adjusted my block here to where I can get in here on these. I just laid this towel up here. I think we got enough babies in here we can graft from. If not, we'll flip the other side. But what I wanted to tell you too, why I didn't shake that frame, I did a test run yesterday using a artist brush, and I've seen people do this before, but I wasn't able to master it, guys. Okay, I tried. I like to experiment, and I tried. And here's what I got. That little thin brush where you can get down in, you know, and you scoop out your larva and bring it out. I tried and tried and tried, but this isn't a bad way to go to push the larva off of the spoon, the German spoon. Sometimes they'll hang up. And what we're doing today, I told you we're going to do something a little different today. Let me see if I can get my camera angled right here. That ain't bad, I guess. Yeah, this is what I used, and I couldn't seem to master the brush technique. There's a woman out there on YouTube, I forget her channel, but she's quite good with this. This is all she used. I communicated with her a little bit on YouTube, and this is all she uses. So I tried it. But what I did everything with 5 days ago, as you remember, I did it with this German grafting tool. And what I use this end for, this little pick end, is to pull down the side walls. You look down toward you look down, you fan through there and look down to see where the larva you want, the smallest larva you can get. And try to start at the bottom and work your way up. Don't just jump in the middle and start tearing down cells, because you're collapsing cells over top of good cells, right? So don't do that. Anyway, I would break it down with this, then flip my tool over, and then go for it. Pull out my larva. But here's what I was experimenting with yesterday. This you may have never seen before. I've heard about it, but I've never done it. And what I've got here is a coffee cup with hot water in it. And inside there I've got this little juice glass thing. And it's getting quite warm in there. And I've got plain yogurt. Plain yogurt. We're going to use this plain yogurt as royal jelly, just like we would royal jelly, okay? But I want to thin this. I want to thin this a little bit. And I'm going to take my warmed up that I keep in the incubator all the time, so it stays 90 some degrees. I'm going to take that and I'm going to dilute this a little bit with this distilled water. I'm going to cut it maybe 50-50 with distilled water. Let's mix that up and see what our consistency is. Like I say, I've never tried this before, so this will be an experiment. And if it works out good, it'll be kind of cool, because you won't have to fool around buying royal jelly or hunting for royal jelly, you know, or setting up a colony and then coming back in 5 days or 4 days and robbing out those emergency cells that they made to, you know, so you can make your stuff. Now I've got a little soda bottle cap here. This is pretty thin. I'm going to thin it a little bit more with this nice warm water here. Yeah, it's just Dannon. It was Dannon yogurt, what this was. Dannon yogurt plain. It was the cheapest stuff they had down there. Yeah, this is looking pretty thin here. So what I'll do is fill up this cap here with our homemade royal jelly deal, right? I'm hoping you can see this action here. Okay, now we're going to put our bar down here, like so. I'm going to find me a little matchstick here. Matchstick. And I'm going to come down through here and start priming these. We'll try to get at least one drop, nice drop in there in each one. You can overkill it a little bit. The way I'm doing this grafting, you about want the larva to float off of your grafting tool. And I was having a little difficulty, so what did I do? I grabbed that little brush, that artist brush. I wetted it with saliva. And I stuck it down there and gently pushed that larva off of that spoon. You're probably saying, Steve, why do you just quit fooling around and use a Chinese grafting tool? Because I really don't like it. That's my reason. I really don't like them. Some people love them. Hey, you got to experiment, guys. Whatever works for you. Try a bunch of different stuff. You can have 50 beekeepers, and you're going to have 15 different scenarios how to do things, okay? That's just the way life is. All right, I've got that loaded. If I need more, I'll get her done, okay? So now let me get my... And with me, I got with me, I got different lenses in my glasses, and I have to pull them way down on the end of my nose in order for this thing to work for me. Yeah. I'm going to use this towel as my cover-up towel as I go here. All right, this side, isn't all that wonderful. I hope the other side is better. This has got older larvae on it. Okay, here we go, guys, here we go. Thank goodness. I don't have a tons of them. I don't have super tons of them, so I'm going to have to be kind of careful here. Okay, here's a pretty decent one right here. Okay, not bad, not bad. That's a tad large. I'd like to get them smaller, but this will work. Let me see how she floats off here. Oh man, she floated off perfect. She floated off perfect, guys. Can you see it down in there? That's the larva right there, floating. Floating. All right. You saw me dip one. I'm going to get down through here. I need to speed this thing up a bit, guys, so bear with me, and I'm going to get her done here. Okay, guys, I got one more to go. I'm looking for that special one. That very small, very small. I see one right here. Actually, this one is not as small as I like, but it'll be okay. Now my technique is to take this very brush and just slightly, I come down and just slightly take it and just slide it off. I slide it off. Sometimes you can put them in, drop them in the royal jelly, or in this case, yogurt, and do a little twist of the tool and it'll float up. But there they are. They're all looking great. They're all looking great. They're all floating on top. I'm hoping you can see it. Some are bigger than others. Now this one here is kind of large. He's going to hatch out a day ahead of this one, I can tell you that right now. Alright, now the main thing is here, this can sit here for a moment. Our donor hive frame. But these girls here, we want to get into cell builder like right now. And I'm going to take this damp towel and lay over these till we go to the field. Alright, let's get out here and get these girls, new girls, in the cell starter right after I have a shot of green tea. Okay, guys. These guys are really pissed right now, but I've got a rain coming here in just about 15 minutes, so we're gonna make it, okay? Sometimes you gotta work between the raindrops, guys. All right, let's carefully take our grafts. I've already rotated my sticks out. You're gonna carefully rotate. There we go. Without jarring anything. And this will be their last graft. This will be their last deal of the year right here, okay? But I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this experiment to see if yogurt would work. And if it does, this is going to be great. This is going to be great, guys, if this works. We'll know in 5 days. So stay with me on that. I've got to put my donor frame back in. So I left a hole in the center of this one, so I don't have to dive into the bottom. Stir them up even more than they already are. I can see this thing is offset quite a bit here, because this is a beefy on top of my new style hive. So no big deal, we shift it over. Get my smoke. We'll give them the old mom back, get back, you know. It's called the mow back, get back. I just made that one up. We're gonna take this frame and set it in the center here. They're really nasty. They're really nasty right now. This bad weather coming in, they don't like it, guys, I'm telling you. We'll stick this in the center, that way they can control the heat on that brood. I've been feeding heavily. There's nothing coming in. I got a nectar flow coming from this tree very soon, but I don't even see it budding yet. It will be probably by the 15th, but it's already on the causeway down along the Gulf. That stuff blooming. It's within a couple days of popping down there already. So great. We had a success story on our last graft. I'm getting better at it, but I'm still slow as an old plow mule. But that could be a good thing. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Be happy, be strong, because we got to keep getting her on. See ya.